Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. I just want to say, if you're new here and you've clicked on this video because you're interested in like destination wedding, or you're getting married yourself, or you've just clicked on it to watch, thank you so much for watching. And this video is going to be all to do with my wedding, which is happening in Florence, Italy right now as I'm filming this, in a couple of weeks. But when you're watching, it might have been past the wedding, like it might have been the wedding, it might have be about to happen. Obviously I don't know when you're watching this, but I'm basically going to talk all things wedding content and what I've bought to like sort of personalize the wedding. I'm from the UK, so basically we're getting married, like I said, in Italy. And when you get married abroad or overseas, that kind of vibe, it's classed as a destination wedding. So obviously I want to call this video DIY wedding kind of vibe, but I've bought a lot of the products, what I'm going to show you, off Etsy, so I couldn't call it DIY because I technically haven't done it myself. But I just thought it's a really fun video and it might give you some ideas if you're getting married, and if you're not getting married then I hope you enjoy anyway. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so I thought it would first of all be quite nice if I just did a little rundown of the wedding and the plans, just so you kind of get a bit of a background on why I've ordered this sort of stuff. So, me and my fiance, who I will refer to as Jake, because that's what he's called, me and Jake are getting married in Italy in a few weeks' time, and we decided on Italy because we've been Italy itself, and we've also been to Florence where we're getting married, and we always said when we got married it would be in Italy because we just love it and we love the food, we just love everything about it. We've been to Rome, we've been to Florence, and we've been to Pisa. And obviously we didn't really mind where in Italy, but we narrowed it down to Florence. So we're getting married at a venue which I've never actually said on YouTube yet, but I'm gonna, because this is gonna go live once the wedding is done. So whenever you're watching this, the wedding will be done, but right now as I'm filming it, it hasn't been, and it is a few weeks away. But we're getting married at a venue called the Villa Cora in Florence, which is basically on the outskirts of the Florence city centre, and it's kind of on a hill, I guess. Kind of, yeah, on a hill. And it's the most beautiful hotel, and to be completely honest, me and Jake, my fiance, have never been to the venue. We found it online. I say we. Jake found it online, and basically we've just booked everything online and we're going with it. Obviously we're going to arrive there a few days before the wedding, so we're flying out 2 days before. So we'll fly on the Tuesday and we'll get married on the Thursday. When you're watching this, like I keep saying, it could be in the past, but I'm speaking in the sort of present because it is about to happen. But so we'll arrive on the Tuesday and we've got like a free day. So the plan is just to sort of chill, get settled in, look around the hotel, and then we do have to do sort of like a walk around and just make sure that like everything's kind of what we want for the Thursday. So whether we'll do that on the Tuesday or the Wednesday, I'm not sure. And on the Wednesday night, obviously the second day we're there, we've organised like a welcome drink sort of reception, but that's actually at a separate location in Florence called the Angel Rooftop Bar. So that is a hotel, but it's got this rooftop bar which we've hired out exclusively from 6 o'clock until 9 o'clock just for our guests, all 55 of them. Is that right? 55, 56, but I think 55. That's how many guests we're having. So we've hired out that for 3 hours, and we're doing like an open bar for the guests. So it's like everyone can get to know each other and sort of mingle before the wedding on the Thursday. Obviously we're getting married later on the Thursday, so if there's any sore heads, then they can get over their hangover and then the wedding and we'll go again. But that is like an exclusive sort of just us. That's us for 3 hours. So it's just all of our guests in one place for 3 hours having some drinks, which is going to be lovely, and I'll show you what I've bought for that in a sec. And then obviously the Thursday is the wedding day. So how it works is we're getting married at 5 p.m. and at 4 o'clock there's like a welcome drink for guests, and then the 5 o'clock ceremony till about 5:30, and then from like 5:30 until 7 it's called an aperitif hour, which is basically like a cocktail hour, and that's kind of just sort of like drinks, canapes. We'll have like some photographs in that time. We've got like some music going on, that kind of thing. And then at 7 o'clock is the dinner, which is like 7 until 10, which includes like speeches, food, etc, etc, etc. Obviously, I will be vlogging all this. Maybe not me, but someone will be vlogging all of this so that you can see the wedding. But I just thought I'd do a rundown so that all of this makes sense. And I say all of this is because it's down here. And then at 10 o'clock, it's like we'll probably do our first dance, and then we'll I should have said, we'll go into this place, a different room in the hotel, and it's a nightclub. And then from 10 o'clock until 1, it'll be first dance, and then again an open bar and like a party until 1 a.m. Then also at 12 p.m. we're actually doing like pizzas and midnight snacks, which I'm so excited for. Well, I'm going to be honest as well, we weren't actually sure about doing the midnight snack thing because it was just so expensive, and we were like, will people really be that hungry? But I think if everyone's drinking, I think people will be quite hungry. So we're doing that, which will be, like I say, 10 until 1. And then at 1 a.m. it'll be finished and I'll be married. And yeah, then we're still staying in the hotel the Friday night. The day after, which is the Friday. So we've got all day Friday to relax and just enjoy time with our guests. And then the Saturday, again, we'll be in the hotel until checkout, and then we're moving on and we're going elsewhere, but I'll talk about that more in like my vlogs and stuff. So just so you know, like a little roundup of what the wedding sort of is going to be like, I thought I'd start with, I guess I'll start with sort of the night before. So obviously we're doing an open bar and it's like selected drinks, so I want to do like a menu so people knew what they could order, so I will show you that now. So it's in a box. I'll quickly put it together just so you get the full effect. Obviously I have to pack all of this, so I've kept quite a lot of the packaging so that I can just put it in a suitcase and nothing gets damaged. Also, I will leave all of the links in the description box down below of where I ordered all of this stuff from and kind of things like that, just if you wanted to copy or, I don't know, get your own little ideas. But basically, I'll leave all the links in the description. So, for the night before, I ordered this bar menu. Oh, goodness, you're not going to actually be able to see. You can just see me. You can probably see it better if I do it like that against like a... like this. I'll show you like this so you can kind of see, and I'll read off what it says. But it says at the top, bar menu, and then it says wine, and then all of the flavors, so red, white, rosé, then Prosecco, Spritz, beer, Americano, which is actually a cocktail. I actually thought that was coffee, but it's actually an Italian cocktail, Negroni, gin and tonic, and then at the bottom it just says J&P. So that's like the bar menu for the night before. If I put it closer, you can't see anything but clothes in the reflection, so I kind of can't show you that. But basically, it's like a gold acrylic mirror, and I just thought that was so nice. It's very fancy. I'd seen those on Etsy, and I waited quite a while to order them because I think that one was like, I don't want to say prices. I will insert the price on the screen because I don't actually remember what I paid for everything because I have ordered this over time. But I just thought that was so nice, and that actually came from a someone abroad made that, and then they send you basically over like a copy, not a copy, like a rough, what's it called? Oh my god, what's that called? Like they send you like a draft, I guess. I can't remember the word, it's going to really annoy me, and I'll probably remember when I'm editing this. But they send you like a rough draft of what it looks like, and then you just have to say yes if it's good, and you can tweak it if not. And then they send it out, and honestly, I was so excited when I ordered that because that really wasn't pricey, and I think it just personalizes that a little bit, so everybody knows like what they can have to drink. But yeah, that night, actually, just to let you all know, I'm not going to have any alcohol because that's the night before, and I honestly do not want to have a hangover on the wedding morning because I don't do well with hangovers. But everybody else can make up for me with all of those gorgeous drinks. So that was for the night before, the bar menu. The next thing is for the wedding day. So this is all things for the wedding day. And I think we'll start with the ceremony, actually. So I ordered these. I've put everything in little food bags, by the way. This is just typical me. But I've put everything in food bags because I want it to stay nice when I pack everything. So basically, I'll just show you this. So I've ordered these little seating tags for the seats at the ceremony. I haven't actually put these all together, which I'll do when I get there, but basically. So these are just like personalised seating tags. So it says, this seat is kindly reserved for the mother of the bride, and then my mum's name on the bottom. And you just literally get the little ribbon and you tie that around the seat, which like, you know, that is honestly like a little detail, but I think it's just nice because I feel like it then makes it nice and personal for like the mother of the bride. I've done the father of the bride, I've done the mother of the groom, father of the groom, the best man, and the maid of honor. So I've done those, and I feel like that's just like a little something. And they were honestly, I think they were something like, maybe, actually, to be fair, maybe £1 each or something like that, again off Etsy. But I thought that just makes it nice, a little bit more personal. And obviously I know people wouldn't pinch the front seats at all at the ceremony, but I just thought that makes it a little bit more personal, and that's what it was about, just like little details. And also one big thing I want to say is like little details is what I've tried to do, but also only the little details that I can control, because with it being a destination wedding, like if it was in this country and I could do everything I wanted, it would probably be a lot more of the finer details I'd be stressed about, because, you know, the likes of a welcome sign, I would probably want to do one of them and I'd do it. But I think I have to kind of be savvy with what I do, personalising things, because I can't take everything. I've got basically, we've got 4 suitcases between me and Jake. That's all, like that's all the luggage we can take, and we need to also pack for like 11 nights as well. So I'm just trying to do like little things with a big impact, if that makes sense, and not stressing about like little things that don't matter. And I know some people might think, well, we don't need them, but I just wanted to do that, and that's something in my control that I could do, and that it's just like sweet. And I think my mum, like for example, my mum would keep that for the rest of our life, like a little keepsake, you know. It's just like little things I can control, which is what I'm doing. So yeah, those are for the ceremony, my little name tags and seating tags. I think they're really cute, and again off Etsy. And then so let's do table numbers. So I'll film this so you can see. I'm gonna do a little clip where you can actually see these properly. So these are the table signs, and obviously I've got top table and then tables from 1 to 6, I think, yes, 1 to 6. And they actually come with these little clips that you just insert on the bottom, and you can like see how they stand, which they're just so clever. Again off Etsy, and I went with like gold mirror. So if you're getting the vibe, the colour scheme is like gold, creams, whites, that sort of thing. And my bridesmaids are actually in navy, if you didn't know. So that's kind of the colour scheme. So they're the table numbers, which I love. And honestly, the quality, can I just say, of everything that's came has been amazing, like brilliant. I'm so happy. And then again for the open bar, we've got another sign, another drinks menu with all of the drinks on, and we've got like the likes on there of like spirits, mixers. So the spirits, we've got Belvedere vodka, gin, rum, tequila, amaretto, limoncello, Johnny Walker, whiskey, and then like mixers are Indian tonic, ginger beer, lemonade, coke, so all of that. And that, again, that sign was off Etsy, and I absolutely love it. I feel like that's amazing. But yeah, I just feel like all the gold signs are just so classy, and I think they're gonna look so good. The only thing I think is they're a little bit hard to read when I have them. Like when I got them, I was like, how do you even read what's on there? But I think it's all about the sort of aesthetic, and it looks really good. So that's the drinks menu. All important drinks menu. And on that night, on the wedding night, I think I'll have a few drinks at the open bar, but I just don't want to forget anything, so I'm gonna really take it easy, I say. And then for, oh, I forgot to say, with table numbers, again, my little plastic food bags, we've basically got little name tags for everyone. Again, I'll show you these, but the little circular discs with people's names on, and that's so that that's the place settings we're using. So I've got all of everyone's names in there, and that's like gold, like again gold mirror, and they're going to be on the circular plates with like the menu and everything, so it's going to look so good. Obviously watch out for the vlog, because I'll show you all of this in a vlog after the wedding, and if you're watching it in the future, you'll be able to just click straight on that video after this. And then for the guest book, so the guest book was a really funny one, because I don't know really whether many people ever sign the guest book, but to me it's really important that everybody does. So if they haven't, I'll be so sad, because I think it's so nice that me and Jake can come back home and like read everyone's messages. So we've decided on doing a Polaroid guest book, and my sister-in-law actually had a Polaroid camera. We didn't have one and we were going to buy one. Anyway, she ended up saying we could borrow it, so we're going to just borrow hers. And then she actually found another one, because she just found it on Facebook Marketplace actually. Then, so she bought herself one because she's having a baby and she's wanting to do like all the bum pictures with a Polaroid camera. And then she ended up finding another one and she bought us our own. So this is our not personalized, yeah, I've got personalization on the brain. This is our Polaroid camera, and we've got loads of film for it. We've got like 5 packs of film, so we've got like 50 photos, I think. 10 sheets, 5 packs, yeah, 50 photographs to use, so everyone can stick it in and do a little bit of like a message, but we'll have a picture of everyone, which I think is just fabulous. So I'm super excited for that. It comes in like a little case, so that's super easy to pack. And then the guest book itself, let me show you that. This is again off Etsy. Jake just got the film, by the way, for the Polaroid camera off Amazon, just if you were interested. And this is our guest book. So it just says on the front, Jake and Paige, and then 17/08/2023. And it's basically just a blank book with like loads of pages. I want to go a little bit bigger on this, but I'm actually glad we haven't, because that's something we can just keep and cherish. But yeah, so people will be able to stick their photograph in and then write a little message. So I'm really looking forward to that being full. And on the sort of topic of that, you could buy like guest books on Etsy, and honestly there was some absolutely extortionate ones, like £100 to £200. This was about £25. So you could buy it where like you could literally stick in the photograph. There's like already slots and like lines for messages, but I don't know, I just think a guest book, I don't think it has to be so like perfect. I think it's nice just for people to do their own thing. So at first I'd bought, to stick the photos in, I'd bought these like double-sided sticky pads, and I was gonna like stick the book. But then I seen this really good thing on, I think it was actually on TikTok, and it's these little sticker things, right? So you get these and you literally peel them off, but you just get 4. You put your picture inside, like, so you put each corner and it sticks it automatically. So it's so good. And these are in black. I did actually ask Jake to order the gold, but you couldn't. You could just order black. So it doesn't really go with the theme, but I'm like, we'll just get a black pen and then it'll match inside the book. But they're really good because you literally just have to put each corner in, one of them, then you stick it in. It's so easy, and I think people will be able to do that themselves on the day. Just take like 2 minutes to do that, instead of me having to like pre-stick the book. So I think that'll be really good. So I'm gonna just do them. And I did say to Jake, shall we try and find the gold ones to match the theme? And I honestly, at this point of wedding planning, I was like, it doesn't matter, the black will do. So we don't actually need the sticky, double-sided sticky pads. We're gonna use these instead, because I think these are just such much more of an easier idea. So yeah, that's really fun for the guest book. And then for the guest book as well, this is all to do with the guest book, we've got this little sign which says photo, can you see? So the sign just says photo guest book, snap it, shake it, stick it, sign it, and it says JNP 17/08/2023 on the bottom. Again, that was just off Etsy, and I've bought a little frame, a little gold frame, photo frame from Wilkinson's, but not gonna lie to you, this is being very real. It doesn't actually fit because I couldn't get a photo frame to fit this, so I'm just gonna have to trim a little bit off the top and make it fit before I pack that, which I will do after this video. So there's my little bit of DIY that I will have to do, but I honestly was struggling so much to find a photo frame, and in the end I was like, right, I'm just buying an 8x6 and it'll make it fit. So that's just for the photo guest book as well, and I hope everyone does sign it. I'm going to make sure that someone's like on it and telling people, please go and sign the guest book, because I feel like it's just really special to come back and read that, and it's something we can keep forever. And then last but not least, this is just kind of, to be fair, I don't really think I've got that much to show, but this is just like all to do with the wedding, and I am going to do a separate video which will be up after this video on like bridesmaids presents and groom morning present, like wedding morning present. But last but not least, this is just something else I thought was quite good. So these are just 2 little activity packs for our nieces, because we've only literally got 3 children there, which is my cousin's little boy and my 2 nieces. So I thought I'd get those a little Barbie packs so they can sit and have them on their table when they're eating dinner, just to entertain them a little bit, because obviously like speeches and things will be quite boring for those, but I thought the little Barbie packs would keep them occupied for maybe 10 minutes. And I'm also going to get them some sweets for the table as well, just to, you know, a little fun thing. And I think they'll be fine. They're at a lovely age, but obviously they're our flower girls as well, so I want to keep them as involved and as entertained as I can. But that, to be honest, is actually it. I thought I had more to show, but really it's just like little details. And obviously all of the wedding content will be up, so this video is just kind of showing you the signs, and I want to make sure that I show you like where I got everything from, because honestly I can't recommend every single thing I've bought enough. And I will show you everything for like the bridesmaids in the next video, and obviously the groom's wedding morning present. But that is it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you've got some little tips if you're doing a destination wedding, or even if you have a party. Those signs are absolutely fabulous. I would order again. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and of course I will see you in my next video.